Hello, I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick, Missouri. And today we're going to show you projects that we have been working on, a little cross stitch, a little bit of quilting, and it's just fun to share with you things we've been working on, the progress we've made, things we want to work on.
Things that come in the shop that we've kitted we want to share.
Yes. We encourage you to do the same. So get yourself a notebook, write down 8 projects, and it's just a good way to kind of stay focused in your sewing room, and you can, go back and look at what you've been working on, check things off when they're done, and it's just fun.
Yes.
So we are a quilt shop. If anything we show, we actually have in the shop, we will let you know that. Depending on when you're watching this will depend on if we still have it or not. But you can always go in the description, and our phone number's in there, and our Facebook page. We do live shopping every Friday on Facebook, so make sure you check that out. Yeah. Click subscribe on this. That helps us build on YouTube, and we appreciate you, and we'll get started.
All right.
You want to go first?
Sure. Okay. I have been working on the Sky is Falling table runner. So there it is. And this is a big table runner. It's like 32 by 54.
So here in the shop we do, this year we did a year of smalls.
Yeah, so this would be the October small.
Yeah, so every month we did a new project.
And I have been working on it, and it is done except for the applique. It's so pretty, I'm telling you.
Yes, gosh, and it's big.
And
too.
it's big.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that cute? So you can see the turkey doesn't have any legs.
So that's one half, so the other half is the exact same thing.
It's just that the turkey's the other side. So I think it's kind of a cool idea because
it is.
Yeah, your turkey looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how you have it set on your table, someone gets to see the turkey. And I love the little tiny acorns.
Yes.
Cute.
That's really
so
cute.
It's entirely pieced. I still have applique legs and of course hem and eyeball.
Yep. So we do have the kits, right?
We do have the kits.
It's an Essex linen background.
Called leather.
Very nice.
Yeah, Essex yarn dyed leather. Anyway, there's a lot of time in that.
Yes. Okay, so my first project is the Pixel Chain Quilt. So if you're on our private Facebook group, we do...
I want to sit in my chair and I'll grab it. That would be on the video.
Folly. We do quilt-alongs and prizes and things on our private Facebook group, and so right now we're working on the Pixel Chain, which I'm thinking that this is close to ending on there.
Well, I thought it was the rest of the month, right?
I don't know. I need to look on my calendar.
Well, tomorrow's, I think, 31st. Or the 1st. Wait, today's 31st.
I think it ends like mid-September. But anyway, so this is the pattern. We do have it in the shop. And I got all my blocks done.
You're caught up with me. I haven't put a row together, but I have my blocks done.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I love your scrappy.
Maybe I can get some rows put together. But anyway, this was the B block, and I got all of them done. I did a real scrappy background in, low volume prints.
And then her jelly roll is not scrappy. It is a Jen Kingwell.
Yes.
Beach Road?
Yeah, I think so. All the
prints.
So yeah, all the chain is done in that, and then the other block. So there was 15 of those, and then this is the other block, and there's 15 of those. And I got them all done.
Yeah, there's a lot of sewing in them blocks. They're not complicated by any means, but there is a lot of sewing.
Yeah, these were a lot easier, like you said.
I thought they
went pretty fast.
So, since she showed her Pixel Chain blocks, I'll show you mine. I can't say I made much progress because I had done last Wednesday.
That's all right. Just keep showing.
See my pretty stack. I have A and B done, and I'll just show you a few. Out of here. There is a couple of your B blocks. Mine's done in Valerie Wells jelly roll that is several years old, 7+ years old, and then it's an Essex linen background called Malibu, which is just perfect for this.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
So anyway, there's 15 of those. I won't make you suffer through all of them.
Oh, it's not suffering.
And then I'll show you a few of the A blocks, which I just love. So it really just takes 2 prints for one of these I call this one the pixel block. I don't know what it's called. It's just called the A block, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know either. The AB block is what I called them.
So they're all done. I really would like to get them laid out on the floor and decide what block is going to go where. And then I like to pin my rows together. So then once I've done that, and I take a picture with my phone too.
Well, you do a lot more than me. I just lay them out, put them together. I don't fuss about it.
Yeah, I will lay it out on the floor and think about what color's touching what.
Study it.
And then I'll take a picture of it. If I like it, then I start pinning the rows together. So then when I go to the sewing machine, I can do the entire rows.
I do pin the rows together, but I would say, I mean, I maybe fuss a little bit, but not too much.
Okay, that was
All
mine.
right, so my next one is the Pretty Birds block of the month. So this is something we're doing here at the shop. We are a few months in, but I do think we still have some kits. So if you were interested, you could get that. But I had a customer come in that's doing this with us, and somehow she got confused on the blocks, or I don't know. So anyway, I suggested this, and we worked through hers together, and I thought that is such a great idea. I'm gonna do it myself, and I'm gonna share it with you. So I just copied the front. So, you know, copyright rules, I didn't copy the whole pattern.
Yeah.
I just copied the front for my own personal use, and I paid for the pattern. But anyway, as I'm doing the birds, I'm Xing them out.
Yeah, 'cause you wouldn't want to do this on the front of your cover.
No, you want to do it on the cover. And so that's just helping me keep track of which birds I got done, because every month you're getting 4 of the same bird and working through the colors, and it's our birds are similar to this. So anyway, it's just a good way to kind of keep track. But I did get another bird done.
Yeah, they're tedious little birds. Ooh,
Yes.
pretty.
So there he is. I think last time I had told you about the eye and how I had messed it up. But anyway, I have
situation.
Yeah, I have 5 more of this bird to do. So maybe by the time I get all of them done, I will have figured out the eye and won't have to redo that over and over again.
They're just so little to have to redo.
Yes, but anyway, he's, definitely one of the faster birds to put together.
And that's
that I've
saying a
done so
lot.
far.
Because there's still a lot of seams on that one.
I still have a lot of birds left to do, so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you a cross stitch now. So this is called Bee Farm, and I
Did
have
you get
it
it done?
I have it done.
Yay.
Isn't it pretty? So it's done on a 16 count hand dyed Aida cloth. Don't know what it's called. I've had it for a while, and I think I'm going to make it in a pillow.
Yeah.
You know, of all the fabric I have at home, I didn't like anything. I have stuff with bees on it, but not red.
You need to get some fabric.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna make it into a pillow. When you get the pattern, she has all the instructions on how to finish it into a pillow. And it finishes at 11 3/4 by 5 1/2 into a pillow. That's really cute. And this is Artful Offerings, who does a lot of neat patterns. We have a lot of good patterns in the shop. But it's really a pretty fast cross stitch compared to some of the other stuff I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so next up, we are going to start a Christmas block of the month. It's going to start in October, so this is the first time we're sharing it with you guys. But it's out of this book, A Very Coriander Christmas. And so the one we're doing is the one on the front. If you go towards the back, I think you can see
there's a great picture of it.
Yeah, so that's the quilt we're gonna do. You'll get everything to finish the top, including the little red that goes around for the sashing. So you have everything to finish it. It's a 12-month program, and we're gonna do it where you can, in October, you can get the first 3 months if you're a shipping, just to save you on the shipping cost. So I'm gonna show you the fabric. So we already have the first 3 months cut. No, it's not this fabric. It's similar.
It's Adele by Riley Blake.
I picked a different one. So I'll show you.
The background is neat.
Yes.
Show me the background.
So it's all Riley Blake fabrics, Adele Christmas, and this is the background.
You can see it has a little red dot in it.
Little red dot, so cute. And then here's the fabrics for month 1.
Ooh, pretty.
So you can see.
It's got a little bit of turquoise in it.
And then another color that's in it is a gray or a black. So I'll show you this one. This was month 3. I don't want to get these mixed up or I'll be.
You'll be in trouble already.
Yeah. So here's This is in month 3. Isn't that pretty?
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, so I'm just really excited to get it started. I've kind of looked through it. I mean, it's a lot of, you know, half square, triangles, no applique, just piecing.
And you can't tell by looking at them blocks, but they're 18.5-inch blocks.
Yeah.
So yes, some of them have a lot of pieces, but they're big blocks. They're not little 10-inch or 12-inch, 18.5.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, you know, and it's close to the date this time, then you could call the shop and probably get involved. There'll be limited spots as usual, so
very pretty.
Hurry up and let us know. But anyway, I'm excited about it. So it's $20.99 a month. It goes on for 12 months. The quilt finishes.
Yawning.
Sorry.
Quilt finish. I have it open. What did I do with it?
It's pretty good size. Like, is it in the back where you just were?
Probably. No, I'm not finding it. That was month 12. Okay, 72.5 by 93.5.
Yeah.
So it's rectangle. It's a big, nice quilt.
Which is, I like a rectangle quilt.
I mean, speaking of, at Christmas time, you put it on your bed.
Right.
Oh, gotta keep going here.
Maybe next week I'll have a block done. Wishful thinking.
Yeah. September sometime. All right. I'm also cross stitching season 2, year of celebrations, I think. Yep, year of celebrations. So I started on September. Didn't get super far on September, but it is going.
Well, yeah, you've made progress. I think last week you didn't have anything done.
No, I just had a piece of fabric.
Yeah.
Oh,
so this is great.
yes. I didn't get, I've just kind of, you know, we all have busy seasons, and it seems like August is a busy month. I don't get as much stitching without sitting in my chair.
Okay, so I've been working on, you guys have been seeing me work on the garden veil blocks. And I got a few more done, so
Yay.
there you go. I need to cut out 10 more. I'm trying to do them in 10 blocks at a time, but anyway, I got a few more done.
How many in the world is on there?
I think I counted, I think there's 72 maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Quilt 60 by 70 when she's
Probably
done.
have 20 done.
I mean, you could make it as big as you wanted because you just keep with making blocks. There's no sashing.
And
no
I'm
borders.
just using Jen Kingwell fabric that I've collected over time. So it's not just one line, because I like her fabric and I always get a piece here and there.
And that's her pattern too.
And
so
that's
those are
her pattern
prints
too.
on
And
there.
some of her patterns are, you know, paper piecing or really, really fussy and detailed. And this one's just pretty simple
for her.
Blocks, pretty simple. So anyway, progress.
Okay, progress. I showed this pretty kit last Wednesday.
Yay,
And
we
it is-
sold like 3 of these yesterday, I think.
They're cut out. I got it cut out.
Yay!
So it's going to be a fast sew. You can't really tell by looking at that. I'm not going to show you the back side, but it's half square triangles. And this is the background. A beautiful, I think it's called Nutmeg Essex linen.
Essex linen, yeah. The quilt finish is 54 by 72, so it's a good lap size for the fall.
Look at some of them prints.
And the colors are just gorgeous. Yes, love it.
So it's going to be so pretty with that nutmeg background.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually made this quilt before. It is a very fast sew. Finishes 54 by 72. I did a gray Essex linen background with more vintage prints.
Where is that quilt?
It's hanging upstairs on the rail.
Oh, okay.
She might get it because I'm making this one that I like more right now. Right now I like this one more.
Yeah,
But I have a retreat coming up this weekend. I'm trying to get a few things cut out that would be a fast sew, and this would be one of them.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna start this project real soon.
Yes. I think it's good.
This is a Lucky Log Cabin pattern that we've had in the shop for a while, and her patterns are great because they have so many sizes where she's done the math for you. But when I ordered this fabric, it's mammoth flannel. They had it done in this pattern, and I'm like,
That's not.
I have to make it.
That's not flannel in there necessarily.
No, it's not. But anyway, it's all flannel plaids, and so it'll just be so fun. It'll be very scrappy looking. It'll be great. And I've made a quilt already with the mammoth flannels, and it is the softest, dreamiest flannel.
And everybody wants it.
And everybody wants to snuggle with it.
So it takes
It takes
20. No. more
Yeah,
than
we
that.
did 24
quarter yard cuts.
Quarter yard cuts. The quilt finishes, well,
66 by 76. It's a large
yes.
throw.
Yeah, 66 by 76. Yeah, so it's
Considered the
good
large
size.
throw. You're probably not going to have a whole lot left.
No, I bet not. Anyway, I got all those done, or all those cut out. We got the kits here in the shop, and maybe I can work on it some this week. There's the binding.
Pretty.
And I'll do a flannel back. It'll be
so good to go.
everybody will want it, I'm sure.
Everybody will want it.
Yep.
All right, what else do I got? Okay. I have bought a layer cake at a different shop. It's called Cheer and Merriment. And it's a Christmas line. You can see I've actually opened it up because I was trying to decide on a background. Look at the pretty things. It's pretty. I'll show you some of the green in it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I bought the layer cake. And when you bought a layer cake at this shop, guess what? They gave you a free pattern. She had it.
Who doesn't love a free pattern?
And she had this quilt done in this line. Looky there. So, I picked out a background finally. Because I had tossed into
I love that. Yeah.
It's going to be the background for the pattern. That'd be pretty.
That will be really pretty.
Yeah, I just couldn't do white. She had it done in some kind of a grunge, creamy color with a little bit of turquoise through it, but
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I think it'd be really pretty. And there may be a few turquoise. I thought I would have to, that was too close to this one, but for the most part,
Yeah, I think
all of them are going to show up.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to use all of them.
Look at that green on it. Oh, I love it. So I hope to get this cut out. Again, it's large.
It'll be fast.
Half square triangles, but you have that little bitty one in there. I'd like to get it cut out to bring to the retreat too.
Yes.
Just for my own personal fun, because we don't have this line in the store, folks.
Sometimes we like to just, we just love to sew. So it's like we want to sew things that just we want to sew. We've collected. It's not really for the shop as far as a store sample.
As far as the store sample goes.
Okay, so next up is we had done this as a quilt along on our private Facebook group, and I got the binding. I didn't get it. It's not all sewn on, but I've been working on it, so I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
So red and white is the quilt's a big star.
Oh, that's so pretty. That looked pretty on your round table, you know, for something special. You wouldn't want the children necessarily eating on it.
Yeah. And here's the binding. So I did kind of a stripe binding, and I'm making progress on it.
You are. Yeah, I have 4 quilts at home that need binding.
I know. This morning I got in there. I have 3 that need binding. I have probably 4 that need the binding sewn on. I have 3 that need binding.
I know it grows in a hurry.
So this morning, the 3 that need binding, I actually sewed the binding strips together. It took like 20 minutes and sewed them all together. So yeah, I'm like, yay. If you just got a few minutes to get in there, you can do something.
You can do something because it all takes steps to get to that point.
It all takes steps. So.
Okay, what do I have left? I have some cross-stitching things I want to do and show. So, yes, we are a quilt shop, but we also have cross-stitching stuff.
Yay.
So at this time of year, I always want to do seasonal, whatever time of the year it is. So this is fall and Halloween, so I'm looking at fall and Halloween stuff. This is a cute little small, done with little mice.
That's cute.
And it's called Hens. Oh, it's not even a mouse, it's a hen.
Hens
Halloween Tea.
Oh yeah, I can see her little comb.
I can see her comb up at the top. So I picked out that one, which is cute, and then this one's really cute too. It's called Gather. Again, doesn't look super large or time consuming like a sampler necessarily. And then this one just really grabs me because it's got all 4 seasons in it. This is Seasons of the Heart. And you can look on the back and look at that autumn one with the pumpkins. And then you have the winter one at the bottom. I really like this one too. And folks, it's in color. Click, click. I love it when they're in color. And then I was out and about last week and I bought a new counted cross stitch fabric that I have never stitched on. It is actually 32 count even weave. Tell me I'm insane. There it is. It's this real pretty rich gold. So when I was looking at, it's an even weave, so it'll be easy.
Yeah.
I mean, still not easy because it's little, but with a good light, I can see through it. But when I bought it, of course, I was thinking fall, and then I picked some of these, and if I was to do any of these on there, I'd have to change like the gold, because the gold wouldn't show up. Anyway, isn't it pretty?
It is pretty.
So I'm gonna have to find something for it because I'm anxious to try it out.
I did have someone ask us how much cross stitch we have here in the shop, and we'll do a shop tour again in September, but we probably have, what, 200 patterns or more? I bet. They were asking if it was like a 2-hour drive. She's like, how much cross stitch you have? I'm like, well, we have like 200 patterns.
And hand-dyed floss and silk floss, and then we have some gadgets and needle minders and stuff for cross stitching.
Yeah, we have cross stitchers come and hang out, and they'll be over there for hours looking at the pattern. So I say we have plenty to keep you interested.
Keep you interested.
Okay, so my mom.
Oh, I made that deal. Oh, did I put a date on it anywhere?
Maybe on the back, I don't know, but anyway, when I've had this, we tried to decide. I think you gave it to me when I got married.
I think so.
I've been married for 18 years, I think. Oh, it's a cross stitch. Isn't that
Did
so
I frame
cool?
it? Because I certainly didn't put a date on it, did I?
Yeah, you framed it. You gave it to me as, you know, in the frame and everything.
It's huge.
But yeah, it's really big. It's called Mother's Prayer Quilt. I pray when this quilt you see, you will knowing wishes and dreams for thee. I pray these things I've taught you true, because my child, I love you.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So pretty.
And I still even like it. I still really like it.
Yeah.
It took me forever.
Yeah, and it hangs in my house, in my little
That's the thing about cross stitching. You have, you know, hours and hours in it, but you, or at least I don't get tired of looking at them.
No. And it was probably done on what, 16 count maybe? 14?
14 or 16, because that used to be all I thought I could ever do.
Yeah. So I told you last week I was going to bring it, so there you go.
There you go.
got to see it.
Okay, and I have one more thing to share. Do you have one more thing?
I have one more thing. Do you want to share this?
Yes.
So this is a kit that
She put together.
I put together, but Mom's like, oh, I like that. I'll show that.
So there it is. It's called Patchwork Flying Geese, and she kitted it in of course there's like 6 sizes in the back.
because her patterns are great. They have all the math,
All math done for you. So it's 60 by 65, binding included is 78.47, but I love the colors she picked out. Sort of similar to what's on the front.
Kind of, yeah. I didn't even mean to do that, but
And it just takes
it's just really pretty. And
18 fat quarters, and then your binding.
It's got this little bit of black in there.
So there's no sashing, no borders. Your piecing goes clear out to the
pretty
edge.
quick sew. Look at this binding.
Oh, really like the binding.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? I love her patterns. This is Quilty Love. We got a lot of her patterns in here.
Yeah, I mean, a quilt 60 by 65 for $78.47. That's a pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal.
With all those fat quarters.
That's very pretty.
Okay, my last thing is the Lions and Lamb cross stitch. I finished Winter Wienerland, so I've been working on this, and I haven't got I picked out another one, but I haven't got started. But anyway, I've added a few more stitches.
It just takes time, and this
Yeah,
is a
it's a
pretty
little bit
good
of
size
gray.
sampler.
And I do graph mine, if you're wondering what those lines are. So I graph it just like the pattern. I have found you can really only graph up to 18 count. When you get higher than that, it gets messy.
It's hard to see. Hard to even see your lines.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to use some smaller counts, so I may have to get away from the graphing. But the graphing really does help you stay with, you don't have to do all as much counting because you're just working within a 10
square.
Well, 10 point or
10 by 10
square.
thing. You can get what we're talking about.
Yeah, anyway, I think that's it.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll see you Friday on Facebook for live shopping. Next Wednesday, we'll be here. Have a really great rest of your week. Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Bye.